Okay, second graders, it's Mrs. Encarnacion, your school counselor, and I cannot believe that I am actually recording our last second step lesson while you're a second grader. Doesn't mean the last second step lesson ever, because you will be receiving second step again if you're here at Lloyd next year, but your last second step as a second grader. Crazy. Okay, so let's get started. Let's just jump in. We learned how to be, we learned skills to be good students. We learned skills this year, better learners, how to get along with others, how to solve problems, how to have empathy. I mean, we learned a lot. Okay, so let's review. I want to start off by reviewing one of the songs that we learned at the very beginning about how to be better learners. And I want to review it to remind you some of these skills so we could answer some of the questions in today's lesson. All right, so here we go.
All right, come on, listen now. Be respectful.
Yeah, yeah.
Be skillful.
Yeah, yeah.
Be a learner.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Be respectful. Be skillful. Be a learner.
Yeah, yeah.
You come to school to learn, but there's lots of things to see and do, so make the most of it. The power is inside of you. Focus attention. Listen with your ears, eyes, and brain. Use your self-talk. Be assertive and you will gain. The lesson is starting up. Your eyes and ears are focused in. When someone starts to talk, show your respect by listening. Focus attention. Listen with your ears, eyes, and brain. Use your self-talk. Be assertive and you will gain. Be respectful.
Yeah, yeah.
Be skillful.
Yeah, yeah.
Be a learner.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Be respectful. Be skillful. Be a learner.
Yeah, yeah.
Ha yeah! I think you got it. Keep saying stay on task. Ignore distractions, that's the key. And when you need some help, be sure to ask assertively. Focus attention. Listen with your ears, eyes, and brain. Use your self-talk. Be assertive and you will gain. Be respectful.
Yeah, yeah.
Be skillful.
Yeah, yeah.
Be a learner.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Be respectful. Be skillful. Be a learner.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you remember that? Do you remember that song? So we're going to review a couple questions here. We are going to look at these questions and answer them together, okay? So the first thing I need to show you, oh, hang on one second. So, yeah. First thing I need to show you is a picture, okay? So you see the question there as I'm pulling up the picture. Let's see, will both of these go at the same time? Let me see. Oh, it won't go at the same time. I have to do one at a time. But we're going to look at this first picture over here where there appears to be a teacher and the two students, Estella and Kareem. And their teacher, Miss Nelson, so that's the top left-hand corner there, is explaining a new way of doing math. So, we're going to figure out all the ways that tell how Estella and Kareem are focusing their attention. Remember, we just heard this in the song. Focusing their attention and listening. That's what we need to see. So our options are they looking at the teacher? Looking at the speaker? Do they look like they're ignoring distractions? Are they interrupting? or are they being still? We're going to check off all of the ones, so it's more than one, of the things that Estella and Kareem are that show that they are focusing their attention. Okay, so it's that top left-hand corner up there with the teacher that's standing Miss Nelson. So the answers are they are looking at the teacher, they're ignoring distractions, it does not look like they're interrupting, and they are being still. Okay? All right, so that was the first one. They were doing all of those three things. This is the question, the next question. We're going to check off the skill for learning that Estella is using to help her remember direction. So let's look at the picture. There it is. We're going to look at the picture because while Miss Nelson gives the students directions for a partner assignment, Estella repeats the directions in her head quietly to herself. What skill for learning is Estella using to help herself remember directions? So that said she's talking to herself, repeating the directions the teacher says. So this one, I'm giving you a hint, only has one answer. And the answer is C. Estella is using self-talk. So if you see there, Estella is using self-talk. She's telling herself what it was that Miss Nelson had said. All right. So let's move on to number 3. And question number 3 is asking, and we're looking at the picture, the top right picture where it has Kareem and Estella together. Okay, and it looks like they have something in front of them, like some dice or something. So Kareem is Estella's new math partner. Kareem likes to take his time and write down each problem. Estella likes to do math problems differently. She likes to do them fast in her head. Estella thinks Kareem's way of doing math takes too long. She wants to finish quickly so she can go out to recess. So now let's look at that picture, okay? Top right corner. And what would we use to figure out that Kareem and Estella have different feelings about how to do their math work? Would we look at their faces? This has more than one answer. Would we look at the fingerprints, the situation, or their body? Well, we would look at their faces. We would know the situation because we got a little background story, right? And we would also look at their bodies. Those are the answers to number 3, okay? So number 4. Oh, okay. You know what we're going to do here? We're actually moving into another section. So we reviewed the, we're going to figure out here our next song. Oh, I just realized I don't have it on the screen. All right. Let's review another song we learned to help us with these questions. All righty. Oh, that's not it. Sorry, my friends. You would think I would be better. All right, let's review this song that we learned about calming down.
First, though, I need some robot poses. You guys give me a robot pose? How about you? Good. Ready for some music? Yeah.
Your feeling brain takes hold and you could flip your lid. Stop, you've got to think it through. Just calm it down like this.
Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down.
Every day we can have strong feelings, strong emotions that send us reeling. But there are steps we can take to calm down. These are the keys to turn things around.
Just stop, and name your feeling. Turn on your brain. Start thinking, not just feeling.
Calm it down. Do some breathing. Calm it down. And some counting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Calm it down. Use self-talk.
I can do it, I can do it.
And keep thinking. Stop. Name what you're feeling now and take some belly breaths. Say
I can do
good things
it, I
to
can
yourself.
do it.
Count
1,
and calm
2,
the
3,
feeling
4.
down.
Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down.
Say someone bumps you and you drop your stuff. You can't think clearly, you're feeling rough.
Just say stop, name what you're feeling. Take back your power, don't hit the ceiling.
Stop. Name what you're feeling now and take some belly breaths. Say
I can
good
do
things
it,
to
I can
yourself.
do it.
And then calm the feeling down.
Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down.
All right, my friends, remember that one? Okay, let's move on to a question here. So we're going to go back. Now that we remember the feelings and so forth, we're going to go back and hang on one second. I need to pull it up. I need to pull up another, the picture that we were talking about again. There it is. Okay, so now we're looking at photo. Okay, here we go. Photo number 4. Let's look at Estella's face. You see the picture there still where she has the dice and she's trying to work with Kareem. Look at her face. How do you think Estella is feeling? So it's the top right-hand corner. How do you think Estella is feeling? Does she look scared? There's just one answer. Frustrated, happy, or surprised? Remember, we're looking at the top right-hand corner where she kind of has her head tilted and a pencil in her hand, and she has her head tilted. Does she look scared, frustrated, happy, or surprised? Well, the answer is she looks frustrated, okay, because she's not quite understanding what she's supposed to do. Let's go back to that picture, okay? Estella's strong feelings are making it hard for her to do her work. She needs to calm down. Estella decides to use the calm down steps she learned in her second step lessons, that song that we just reviewed. Remember it? We're going to check off all of the calming down steps that you learned through second step, okay? So let's bring that to the screen. We're checking off all the calm down steps we learned. So did we learn say stop? Did we learn name your feeling? Did we learn break your pencil? Or did we learn calm down? There are 3 answers. What are the 3 steps that we learned? Well, if you said stop, name your feeling, calm down. Stop, name your feeling, calm down. Those are the 3 correct answers in order to figure out how to calm down. All right, let's bring this back to the screen. look at the photo. Estella decides to do some belly breathing. So we're at the top, or I'm sorry, the bottom left-hand picture, quadrant. She decides to do some belly breathing. To belly breathe, you breathe a few times, check your belly, you put your hands on your belly, you breathe in and out slowly, you breathe in and out as fast as you can, or you rub your belly with your hands, or you just take a breath. Let's see what we need to do to calm down. So we belly breathe by breathing a few times and checking our belly, putting our hands on our belly and breathing in and out slowly, breathing it out as fast as you can, or we rub our belly with our hands and take a breath. Well, the answer is B. Put your hands on your belly and you breathe in and you breathe out slowly, okay? All right. I'm going to show you another picture here. We're going to check off all the problem-solving steps Estella and Kareem can do to solve their problem. And what that means is I'm going to share with you another video to help us remember what to do. All right. Here we go.
Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. S is when you say, give the problem a name. Here's the problem, no one's to blame. T is think and say, respectful things you can try. Maybe this, maybe that, or something else will fly. E, exploring how those things you think might go. Think it through, blow by blow. P is picking out the choice that works the best. Step it up and you will see you won't be stressed. Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. You know those times in life when you were losing your cool. Say someone wrecks the game that you are playing at school. You wanna scream, you wanna call them a fool, but calm yourself and solve the problem using this rule. Step up. S is when you say, give the problem a name. We can't agree on the rules of this game. T is think and say, respectful things you can try. We could take turns or try your rules some other time. E, exploring how those things you think might go. If we do this or that, it could work, don't you know? P is picking out the choice that works the best. Step it up and you will see you won't be stressed. Step. Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. Step up.
All right. So we're going to step up and help Kareem and Estella with their problem, okay? So, problem-solving steps Estella and Kareem can use to solve their problem. Can they think of solutions, decide who to blame, explore consequences, say the problem, and pick the best solution? Well, they can. Let's do the S and step. Say the problem. Then the T, think of solutions. The E, explore consequences. And the P, pick the best solution. So let's pause and think, what does respectful mean? We talked about this a lot. What does respectful mean? Anybody remember? Well, here's something to help you remember.
In situation. Your feelings mean so much to you, but you know that you're not alone. There's other folks with feelings too. So when you get together, try to understand how they might feel, cause they might have their own ideas with feelings that are just as real. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You felt it too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy is feeling what others feel. You felt it too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. That's right. Empathy means trying to understand how another feels. See the clues on a person's face, then wonder what's their point of view. The next step is compassion. That's being kind and finding ways to help a friend. That's easy when you understand. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You felt it too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy is feeling what others feel. You felt it too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You felt it too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy is feeling what others feel. You felt it too. Happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. That's right.
Okay, my friends. So the question again, because this is the story. After belly breathing, Estella calms down. She realizes that it's okay that she and Kareem could like to do math differently. So she was having empathy, okay? However, Kareem likes to do math one way, but now they have the problem. They're stuck on the last question. Neither of them knows how to do it. And if they don't finish soon, they're going to miss recess. Okay, so the question is, check off each answer that says what respectful means. They have to be respectful as they're solving the problem. So, is treating others how you think they like to be treated respectful? Is being polite respectful? Is being bossy respectful? Or is being kind respectful? Treating others the way you think they want to be treated, being polite and being kind, those are all ways of being respectful. Okay? All right. We are going to the second to last question. Check off each answer that says what it means to explore the consequences of a solution. Because in the story, Estella and Kareem think of many solutions. Then they explore the consequences for each one. Okay? So, does exploring consequences of a solution, does that mean to think of the positive things that could happen? Or think about how other people might feel, which is empathy? Or think of the quickest one to do? Or think of the negative things that could happen? It's A, B, and D. To explore the consequences, we're exploring the good and the bad, the positive and the negative things that might happen. And we also are being respectful. So we want to think about how others are feeling. My friends, we are on the last question. Estella and Kareem decide that they want to learn how to do the math problem they're stuck on. So check off the answer with the best solution to Estella and Kareem's problem. Should they copy the answer from another group? Should they just not do the problem? Should they ask the teacher for help in a calm, firm voice? Or should they count to 10? Ask the teacher for help in a calm, firm voice would be the way to get the solution to their problem because they're not able to come to a solution on their own. All right? So, my friends, we're done with the second grade, second step. That's it. We're done for you as second graders, but that doesn't mean that when you're third graders, if you're here at Lloyd, hopefully I will be able to see you as third graders and we continue to learn all about how to be the best learners that we can, how to get along with others, and how to solve problems. I can't wait. I celebrate you for finishing second step in second grade, and I look forward to seeing you as third graders as we continue to explore second step. Bye, my friends.